Hello everyone, this is Mr. Speak, and this is my first live video. Right. In any case, I'm doing this video for three reasons. One is to finally test out a camera and get a live video online with my face and everything. I had a question about that before, so there was issues about the camera before. Now it's all fixed and better. Hopefully, you're watching this video. And second was, oh crap, I'm out of priorities. Second was to let you know Mirai Nikki has premiered. Great first episode, by the way. If you have if you have read the manga, then I suggest you watch the anime. They did pretty well for the first episode. If they continue like that, it should shape up to be a great anime. Third. Still thinking of the third. Damn. I had it right in mind's eye. Ah, crap. I cannot remember it. In any case, I should be giving. This is going to be my review of the first episode, and I'll let you know I'm going to be doing an end of the season review on Mirai Nikki as well. It's going to be about 26 episodes, so that's something to look forward to. In any case, the first episode. Oh, just a quick rundown. There's a character named Yuki. That's our protagonist. He starts off kind of antisocial. That's the way he prefers to be. He writes everything down, or rather types everything into his cell phone, everything that happens around him. So he goes through his life, not having many friends, and he contacts his imaginary friend, Deus Ex Machina, who is planning something in the works along in the lines of a game. Yuki doesn't know what yet, but he doesn't really care. In any case, Deus also gives a little bit of gift, so to speak. He tells him now his diary will have future entries, and he'll be able to predict the future. However, he doesn't buy it because Deuce is only an imaginary character. His first entry tells him he's going to get a double bullseye. Well, lo and behold, he gets a double bullseye. And next entry tells him all the answers on the test. So he looks at the phone, he decides to put the answers on the test. Lo and behold, he gets a perfect answer. Of course, people around him are jealous that he got perfect marks, especially in the place of the class's representative, Gasai Yuno. So they're planning to beat him up. And his diary already foretold that, so he was able to avoid the place where they were going to wail on him at. He is dumbfounded on how Deuce has this effect on reality and can know future events for being only an imaginary character. However, at this point, he really does not care. He is happy because it's brought him a lot of good fortune. Pray for Yuki. In any case, what happens next is a bit of a mystery. There's a character called Murumu that's with Deus Ex Machina, and again, for our imaginary friend, only he should know about Deus Ex Machina and Murumu. But in any case, he sees like this clay figurine of Murumu on a desk, and he's like, how can this be? Like, it's a perfect figurine. So she's like, how can this be? How can somebody know about Murumu aside from me? And Gaisuya walks in the room, and she is talking about his diary. He has one, and she has one as well. It's the Yukiteru diary. Well, his full name is Yukiteru, by the way. In any case, it tells her everything she needs to know about him. Naturally, he's freaked out and he starts running. However, Yuno is able to intercept him multiple times because, again, it tells him everything about the guy, like where he's going to, where he is, what's going on with him right now. So he decides to go to this construction site that's unoccupied at the moment. However, she catches up with him and he's about to throw a dart at her, and like these are the good darts, not like just throwaway darts that you might get from a cheap dollar store. These are like the pointed darts with the metal tips and everything. So he's about to do that in order to fend her off, and she kisses him to stop She kisses him to stop him from throwing the dart. In any case, after everything's kind of calmed down, she hits a different floor than the one he had pressed because they are being followed by another diary holder who is a serial killer. In any case, she directs them up to the roof instead, and then the third inevitably finds them anyway, thanks to the abilities of his diary. Gasai fills him in on the diary and also the link between the diary and the diary holder. So she distracts the third, and he puts a dart through the third's diary, and he gets sucked into it. It's really weird. I wish I had the clip. It's really amusing to watch. In any case, he's again naturally freaked out by this whole thing. So he goes back to Deuce's world, and then Deuce finally fills him in on the game, and he sees the other diary holders, Sans the Third, there. Deuce's kind of put everything onto him at this moment, just because when a character gets a dead end, aka when their diary foretells their death, gives them a dead end, it's not supposed to be something that you can change. You could change it, like let's say, okay, for instance, he explains the layout of a diary. Like let's say diary said in 3 minutes we're going to trip down the stairs, and then I decided to hold off me going down the stairs. Naturally the future is going to change now and be different. However, it's much more difficult when the dead end comes up. Like the dead end came up with the third, and he was originally going to walk straight into it, but thanks to he didn't. However, the third still came after him, and he still could have died. Maybe not under the same circumstances as he would have before, but it's still something very difficult to avert when it happens. In any case, because of that, he's like the prospective winner in the game, and the other contestants are kind of like watching him, and they're like, okay, I want a piece of this guy now. He knows he's not the one that averted his dead end, so he's kind of nervous, especially considering this girl is helping him instead of killing him like she should be doing. In any case, they all send their little message to the first, and, well, aka Yukitaro. By the way, he's the first, she's the second. Sorry about not saying that before. And the third is dead. In any case, they all send their little messages over to him. And then we get a nice creepy clip as we see the second, showing this creepy love stalker face over at Yuki. And it's, honestly, it's more disturbing. I'll lay it down for you. I read the manga, but that really threw me off guard how creepy they made her. They did it pretty damn well, just to put it mildly. In any case, that's how the episode ends. We get a little bit of OVA-ish. I don't want to call it OVA-ish, but it's kind of like little tidbit at the end where we see the third first getting introduced into his diary, the killer diary, which tells him the locations of his future victims. And she's trying to give it to him after he's killed the guy. He's like, what, a witness? He goes in, and then he slices the cell phone, and the cell phone is connected to him by that point, so he dies. She brings him back to life because he didn't die in the game. However, the third finally gets the diary, and she explains that the diary has information about all his victims and stuff like that. He's like, I must leave no evidence, and he breaks the cell phone again and dies again. And she brings him back to life again, of course, so that eventually the story can play out. However, she's just like making an offhand comment because this guy was stupid and he killed himself twice. It was inevitable that he was going to die first. In any case, that's just a quick episode summary. It was really done well. It was animated by a company that's really been unknown before, Asread, if anybody knows. Also, you can read the manga online. If you know where, then good. I'm not going to say it in this video. Also, the manga is sold. However, Tokyo Pop, the company that sold it, had that thing where they said they weren't going to produce in North America anymore. They're changing that to say that they're still going to produce the stuff. However, it's still up in the air at this point. Hopefully they do. They left it at 10 volumes, and the full series is 12 volumes, so that's 2 parts left out. Hopefully they continue. Hopefully, they find some ray of sunlight and are able to bring everything back to full circle. Hopefully, I can't really say how many Tokyo Pop things I've read, so I'm not really sure how much that affects me. In any case, that's just my quick summary about it. Really good. You're going to have to see it to believe it. I don't have a good link because, links tend to disappear or change within, a short span of time. So any links that I may put down there for anime or something like that may not be good. So I'm going to leave that away. I will put a Wikipedia link if I haven't. Remind me, like shoot me a message or something to the series so you can get a better idea of what's going on. There are some spoilers down there, so I will warn you now. In any case, I'm going to leave it off right here. Congrats, first live vid. Anyway, this has been Mr. Speak, and I'm signing off.